Man, let me take you back to a sunny afternoon in Maplewood, Ohio, one of those quiet suburbs where folks wave at neighbors. Lawns are pristine, and you'd think nothing ever goes wrong. I'm Officer Jake Ramsey, been patrolling these streets for 15 years. Always thought I had a good read on people you know, who belongs, who doesn't. But that day, I saw her, a black woman jogging down Elm Street, mid-40s, rocking these fancy running shoes, earbuds in, just owning her stride, and something in my gut said, she's out of place. Stupid, right? I pulled over, tires crunching on the asphalt, and stepped out, hand on my belt, not grabbing anything, just letting her know I'm here. Hey ma'am, where you headed? I asked, voice all calm, but with that edge I've practiced. She yanked out an earbud, barely breaking her breath, and shot back. Home. Just running problem? Her eyes locked on mine. No fear, just defiance. That's when it started to spiral. I asked for her ID, figuring it's routine, just covering my bases. She laughed, not a happy laugh, more like, you serious? And said, I don't need ID to jog in my own neighborhood. My jaw tightened. I don't like being challenged, especially not in front of a couple neighbors peeking from their porches. Ma'am, I'm investigating suspicious activity, I said, pointing at a shiny BMW parked nearby, like that explained everything. She smirked. So, jogging past a car's a crime now. I felt the heat rising. Who does she think she is? Show me ID, or we've got a problem, I snapped, stepping closer. Her hand hovered over her phone, and I didn't think I reacted, grabbed her wrist, spun her around, cuffs clicking shut before I could blink. You're under arrest for obstruction, I said, my voice flat, automatic. She struggled, shouting, you're making a mistake. A guy across the street started recording. Another neighbor yelled. She wasn't doing anything, but I doubled down, radioing for backup, thinking I had this under control. Then a black SUV rolled up, tinted windows, no plates, the kind that screams someone important. Out steps Captain Mike Torres, my boss, face like he's ready to chew through steel. The crowd went quiet, phones still up, catching every second. Torres looked at her, then me, and said, uncuff her, Jake. Now. I froze. What? Sir, she refused to comply. I stammered, but his glare shut me up. He turned to her, voice soft. You okay, ma'am? She rubbed her wrists, red from the cuffs, and said, I'm fine. Then she looked at me, eyes like daggers, and dropped the bomb. I'm Chief Alicia Harper, Jake. Your boss. My stomach dropped. Chief? The head of the whole department? I'd just cuffed my boss in broad daylight, humiliated her in front of half the block, all because I thought she didn't fit. Torres took my badge, my gun, and sent me home, the crowd whispering, cameras still rolling. Sitting in my car, staring at the wheel, I felt the weight of it all, the cuffs, her words, the way she held my gaze through the windshield before driving off. I always thought I was fair, that I could spot trouble a mile away. But that day, I was the trouble. Alicia didn't just walk away. She stood taller, talking to Torres with a fire that made it clear she wasn't just a jogger, she was a leader. And me? I was just a guy who let his gut, his pride, his bias, call the shots. How many times have I done this before? Stopped someone because they didn't look right. How many didn't have a title to shield them? That's what keeps me up at night. This isn't just my story, it's bigger than me, bigger than Maplewood. It's about what happens when power's misused, when protect and serve becomes judge and control. So, tell me, what do you think? Where's the line between doing your job and crossing it? Drop a comment, share your take, because I'm still wrestling with this one.